Are you excited for Sausage Party? Well, here's why you shouldn't be. Hey guys, it's GameBooAdvanced, and today we're going to be talking not only about why Sausage Party is going to be bad, but also why it's going to completely fuck us over. So as I'm writing this, I'm editing the Jungle Book video, and I was planning to do Ghostbusters next, then I came across a certain trailer that made me screech production to a halt. I needed to talk about this movie ASAP. Then AVGN said his piece about Ghostbusters, and I think he made some pretty good arguments, so I'm putting the Ghostbusters video on the back burner indefinitely. If you somehow missed the viral marketing campaign completely, let me explain. Sausage Party is a Seth Rogen film, and the gimmick this time is to make it look like a fun Disney movie, but secretly it's fucked up because it's about living food, but the food gets eaten live. Whoa, dude. Pass me that bong joint so I can blow a touchdown. Okay, listen. I hate the mentality that anything breaking the mold is a result of drug use.
Whoa, a talking sponge? I want what they're smoking. I can't be creative without weed, so I bet no one can.
But come on. This movie stars Ross Gordon, Jonah Hill, and Frank Jameso. I'm pretty sure they'd openly admit they were stoned off their gourd when they wrote/voiced/produced this movie. I think the best thing to do now is show you the trailer and then explain why this movie is going to ruin fucking everything once I'm done. Cool? Well, I'm doing it anyway. Fuck you.
Welcome, shoppers.
Ketchup, mustard, oh, sausages and buns. Oh, sausages and buns.
Okay, immediately, the human designs are so fucking lazy and uninspired it's ridiculous. The overall quality of the animation itself looks to be around B-movie era DreamWorks, and even that had much better character designs. Did Psychic Pebbles do the animation for just the faces? Seriously, this lady looks like Littleface Mitt. Does anyone remember Littleface Mitt? It's a shame that didn't get as popular this time.
Set them straight, boys! Hey, look at this! We've got one!
Yes, we're chosen!
Okay, who would pick a pack of hot dogs that has this fucking thing in it? I get it, guys, you gotta differentiate the characters here, but no one in their right mind would buy this pack when there are other perfectly non-deformed packs right next to them. On that same note, who would get potatoes with this much, whatever the fuck these things are, barnacles? Clearly this lady has no sense in shopping for her groceries. Half this shit's probably expired, she doesn't care, she doesn't give a shit.
Hey, Brenda, you and me.
I'm so happy that God's put our packages together.
It's because we belong together.
It's like we were made for each other.
Okay, we get it, guys, okay. The love interest always has to look fuckable. Apparently even in movies about animated food. But did you have to make the mouth a vagina? Wow, OMG, it's so funny. That's an epic win. They put a vagina in just a couple of titties on a hot dog bun. I know what the heterosexual male demographic, will be masturbating to tonight. God damn it, last time it was a snake, this time it's a fucking hot dog bun. This series is going to give me so many kinks, I swear to God.
Get ready!
Oh no. Looks like someone let Camille Toe into the Krabby Patty vault. Also, yes, this lady's name is Camille Toe. Sure am busting and not laughing at this great comedy. Bet Mark Gungan is a real big hit with all his friends on the middle school blacktop. I hope one of the girls don't overhear and tell the lunch staff, or he'll have to see the principal about his behavioral issues again.
Oh yes, I'm the first to enter eternity. Oh, potato! Way to go, buddy! The pipes are coming. Oh, Jesus, fuck! Oh, gummy skin! She's peeling me fucking stuff! Fuck!
What? This isn't a kid's movie? Who could have guessed it? I am shocked. I am simply shocked. This is so jarring and unexpected that this movie that presented itself to me as a children's movie is not for children at all. In fact, I would wager that it is instead trying to garner an adult demographic, I tell you what. I hope that premise sounds entertaining to you, because that's the whole entire movie. It literally doesn't get any deeper than that. Something that really bugs me about this scene is that the little spots on the potatoes don't even get peeled at all. Just phases right through. Is it that hard to change the model of the goddamn thing? I get it's easier to just retexture it, but come the fuck on, guys. Take some pride in this shitty comedy movie about food products getting murdered and doing drugs for once, will ya?
Oops.
They're eating children! Fucking children!
Multiple times when I've complained about this movie, I've heard the rebuttal that the baby carrot joke was pretty good. And every time I think, what baby carrot joke? Oh, you mean the same joke that just played 4 fucking times with different vegetables? What makes this joke any different, let alone any better, because the subject is baby carrots? It's still literally the only joke, unless you count the word fuck as a joke. In which case I'm spending way too much effort writing these scripts.
So, you have learned the terrible truth.
I gotta tell everyone.
No one will believe you.
I have to try. Everyone will die otherwise.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Fuck me, right?
There's not enough context here for the trailer to be trying to make the audience laugh at anything more than the word fuck.
Run for your fucking lives!
Here we see the bagel character, who, wouldn't you believe it, is a Jew. And that weird burrito thing that they showed earlier, he's actually a Muslim. And wouldn't you know it, despite being nothing more than stereotypes of their respective religions or races, they end up being gay. Herein lies the problem with this style of comedy. The writers think that just because it might offend some people, it automatically makes it a joke. I'm not saying that offensive jokes can't be funny, on the contrary actually, but being offensive can't be the only basis for the joke. For example, let me try to tell a joke with the same structure that Sausage Party has. A Jew and a Muslim walk into a bar. They are gay. This is a pretty good joke.
Once you see that shit, it'll fuck you up for life.
Okay, so this scene is a clear reference to the Omaha Beach scene in Saving Private Ryan. This is an iconic scene and it's parodied a lot in different media. My question is, what makes this joke funnier because it's happening to food products? Is it perhaps because we are normalized to things like taking the backs off of Oreos, as opposed to someone's arm being blown off? I'll admit, this is mildly clever, as is the premise itself, and I would be okay with this in general if it were, say, a 2-minute Robot Chicken sketch. But as a full-length feature film, this one joke is going to get really tired really fast. Actually, this joke has ran its course in the trailer alone, and as I mentioned, this joke is the same as the other joke, and 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 the other joke. This movie is one joke spread over 90 plus minutes.
Good luck. Have fun.
Okay, that might not have been entirely honest. There were really 2 jokes in this movie, the second one being food puns. Get it, guys? The Twinkie is the twink? Did Jerry Jackson write this movie? Another example of a hilarious food pun in the script is when the hot dog bun says this about the honey mustard. This guy is weird. What is he? Honey or mustard?
That is a really good joke, Jerry.
If you guys are wondering how I know so much more about this movie than the trailers have shown, it's because an early version of the script has been leaked online. I'm not sure how early this script is. After all, Cedar McBeaver has been trying to pitch this movie for about a decade now, but everyone had common sense up until now, apparently. Something's ringing a bell here. An animated movie that's been in production for over 10 years, starring over-sexualized food products, and it's absolute garbage. Oh well, I guess those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. The first trailer is obviously structured to fit the recent trend of reaction videos to make it a viral marketing campaign success. The biggest problem is that this movie's called Sausage Party. Anyone who saw the name of the movie before watching the trailer would assume it's not a kid's movie. It's not like you can hear Shrek Goron's voice coming out of a hot dog and expect something decent to follow. This trend works with things like Happy Tree Friends and Don't Hug Me I'm Scared because those can be enjoyed outside of the twist. The whole value of this trailer lies in the initial shock of the twist. After one viewing, the novelty is gone. And the movie itself doesn't even include the twist. So what does the movie have? Nothing. The movie has absolutely nothing going for it. Sausage Party also has a more recent Green Band trailer, for some fucking reason. Honestly, the best part about it is the 4Kids anime level dubbing job they did to cover up the naughty no-no words.
They're eating children! It's just children!
There's an additional couple clips floating around here and there, probably a full movie leak by the time this video comes out, but there really isn't much more I can say at this point. I mean, there is a sex scene, by which I mean an orgy scene, by which I mean a food orgy scene. If you wanted to see this thing stick his thing in that thing's thing, then boy do I have a movie for you. I was hoping there'd be a clip of this by now, but at the time of writing, snot. Wrapping up my thoughts on the film itself, the animation has no style, it has no grace, everyone's got a funny face, the humor lacks any subtlety and nuance, there's no originality to be found anywhere in the trailer, or the script, or in Garth Morgan's imagination. So listen, let me get into the meat of this fuckfest. The Catch-182, if you will. This is, without a doubt, the most detrimental movie to be coming out in 2016. As you are probably well aware by now, this movie is the first CG animated R-rated movie, and that's the worst fucking thing that could ever happen to the animated movie industry. Not because there shouldn't be any R-rated CG animated movies, not because this particular movie shouldn't exist, but because it's the worst possible way to introduce a movie like this into the mainstream. This movie is the safest risk anyone's ever taken. While animated movies that are rated above PG tend to do terribly financially, there's no way this movie isn't going to make profit by opening night. After the interview, stupid Americans feel like seeing Sock Robin movies is some sort of patriotic act. Like going to see a fucking lukewarm, edgy but inoffensive comedy is somehow going to demilitarize North Korea. If you saw the Jungle Book video I did last time, you'll understand what I mean when I say when you buy movie tickets, you're talking directly to Hollywood. So, what are you telling Hollywood when you buy a ticket to Food Fuck? Plain and simple, you're telling them that adult animation should be restricted to comedy, and that it needs to look like a kid's movie. We were so fucking close, too. We were so close to being able to market deep, thought-provoking animation to older audiences. When this movie makes bank, and it will, we will be taking 10 steps in the wrong direction. With the success of the Netflix original series BoJack Horseman, and to a lesser extent, F is for Family, audiences were open to the idea of a cartoon that could be as thought-provoking as a live-action movie or show, as long as it was marketed as a comedy. We were one step away from being able to have successful animated shows and movies that were meant for adults and taken seriously at the same time. Imagine what amazing stories we could tell if adult animation was as respected as it is in Japan. Ryan, you goddamn weeaboo piece of shut the fuck up. But no! The first CG animated movie for adults is going to be a fucking Family Guy ripoff starring hot dogs. Me? No, I'm not mad. I'm steamed like carrots. Get it? Or should I say I'm smoking like carrots because Weed 420 blaze a can of bus fuck. Ahem. Sure, we'll see more adult CG animated movies, but they're going to be exact fucking clones of this movie. Edgy stoner comedies that say fuck a lot. If you've been paying close attention to these videos, you'll know that when I talk about a movie, I'm really trying to point out an underlying issue with Hollywood, and why these movies show obvious signs of following these trends. The reason why this is so easy is because Hollywood never changes. Sure, someone will take a bit of a chance here and there, but then everyone else takes the same chance because now they know it can make money. So, if this movie makes money, we'll be fucking Hamura every time we see an adult animated movie. We're setting our goddamn timeline to the start of Sausage Party, but this time with slight differences. Ryan, you goddamn weeaboo piece. It will take years to get the movie industry to the point that television is now in with regards to animation. But what if everyone decides not to see this movie? Problem solved, right? Wrong again, fuckhead. Here's where the Blink-22 I mentioned comes into play. When this movie flops like a pee-pee, we will most likely not see another animated R-rated movie for a long time, if ever again. If we do ever get another R-rated CG film in this scenario, it will be, again, much of the same. Some other irrelevant comedian will say, I can make it work this time, and shit out the same movie again with their label slapped on it. We are trapped. Garth Morgan is putting us in a box and we have no choice but to get in it. Who's the dictator now, Garth? With your titties all out and you ruin movies with your tits out. But there actually is a solution. We all have to see this movie. I feel fucking sick saying that, but it's true. We all have to see this movie when it comes out and immediately give it horrible reviews on every site possible. I don't care if it's Amazon, or you make a video review, or even if you just post about it on Facebook. But if you want the movie industry to change, this is the only way I see that happening. And I'm usually right when it comes to things about movies. Make sure you include a line that says something like, I was really hoping to see a good animated R-rated adult film, but this was just a disappointing comedy movie. Tell Hollywood that there are an audience for R-rated CG movies, they just have to be good. If enough people do this, then you better believe that someone's gonna listen. And here's where the next important part comes in. Normally I wouldn't be so blatant about this, but it would really help if you shared this video. I appreciate the fuck out of the 100 or so views I'm getting, but that simply isn't enough to spark a revolution the size we need. I'd say if about 100,000 people or more commit to do this, we have a good chance of making an impact. I know it's wishful thinking, and maybe just sounds like shameless self-promotion, but I make these videos to try and change the way people think about movies, and I have to try my hardest to change the way people are making these films as well. Anyway, that's about all I have to say regarding Meth Turbin's new fiasco. You know, what if instead of having a million things that look like they're meant for children that are actually meant for adults, we had something that looks like it's for adults, but it's actually meant for children? That'd take much more talent and effort than something like this. Seth, you down for this? I'll let you use this idea. Seth? Where'd you go, buddy? Shit, it looks like he ran away. I guess the thought of making something original after Superbad scared the poor guy off. Wait, the fuck is that music? Did you guys hear that? Where's it coming from? Riot, you goddamn weeaboo piece of... Hey guys, it's GameBooAdvanced. Thanks for watching my video about Sausage Party. You probably realized that the video was about Sausage Party, considering you just watched it. I would really appreciate if you guys shared this one. Again, I don't like doing it. I feel kind of scuzzy about it, but hey, it just might work. Sorry this one came out so long after The Jungle Book. The last few months have honestly been probably the most stressful time in my life. A bunch of things went down, super personal shit that I'm not gonna get into, but basically I haven't even been able to work at all on these videos for the past month and a half to 2 months. Something along those lines. So, yeah, sorry this one came out so late. I am hoping to do more than just these videos. I'm hoping to do Will It Sucks on Video Games as well. Some reviews. I have Batman vs. Superman lined up, along with Captain America when that comes out on DVD. Some other non-superhero movies that I can't think of right now. Hey. And then I have like top 10 videos, just general stupid shit that I want to do. So it's not just gonna be this. I don't know when other videos are gonna come out, but it's gonna happen. I don't promise, but I hope promise. It's 3 in the fucking morning. That's another thing that I wanted to bring up just at the update at the end. It's summer. It gets up to and including 110 degrees where I'm at. I can't record during the day. I mean, I could, but you'd hear the fan. That's all you'd hear. So I have to wait till night. I don't have a lot of opportunity where everyone in the house isn't asleep, that I won't wake someone up. So it's gonna be hard for a little while, but we'll make do, I hope. I got this one out. Took 2 days of recording instead of usually the 1, but hey, we make do with what we have. Next up is planned to be Illumination Pictures' Sing. So it's that movie that looks like Zootopia, but it's about singing. It's that one. Look forward to that when it's coming out in like 6 months. So I think that's just gonna about do it for this video. Remember to hit me up if you're down to fuck.